ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City, a Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
The following program is paid for by The Locker Room with Billy Schwein. The opinions expressed are not those of Town Square Media or station advertisers.
Welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy.
Ron Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, Dad. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
The bench, coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome into a soggy, wet locker room with Billy Schwein on a Saturday morning here, March 2nd. Mike Carlin's in the house. What's up, Mike?
It's a basketball day, Billy.
It's a basketball day. Get on the couch, watch some basketball, watch the Phillies, maybe, a spring training game. Nikki Earnshaw's in the house.
What's going on, Billy? How are you this morning?
My producer extraordinaire, Nikki Earnshaw.
That's how you answer the phone every time I call you.
I bring it, baby. I bring it every single time. I'm consistent. But I got to say, Nick, let's start the show up by saying I like Mike. I like his passion. He's a young cat. He goes after sitting in the third row, after I spoiled his gluteus maximus, after taking him to the third row at the Wells Fargo Center behind the Heat bench, 3 rows behind the Heat bench, my man goes to the game last night and sits up in the nosebleeds. That's how dedicated he is. That's how big of a fan he is. I like it.
I appreciate it. So I got to say something. I
was going to rip you.
I know you were.
Because I'm but you're younger. You're passionate about your I love it, Nick.
So here's the thing, right? So I've been to 4 games this year, 4 total Sixers games, 2 down in the lower level and 2 up top. I'm 2-0 in the nosebleeds, Billy.
You better stay in the nosebleeds. All right, Carlin?
I'm not going down to the lower level anymore.
Are you superstitious?
I'm not.
So, like, when you played basketball, because you're a good basketball player, you didn't wear this, like, do the same routine?
I took a nap before every game. and do that in high school is pretty hard to do.
Right,
but I did it. I took a nap.
So pumped up.
Would you sit in the locker and take a nap, or sitting on the toilet or something, take a nap in the bathroom? Where'd you go? You don't want to know how. Okay.
It's been a wild week. I gotta confess that the house has been sick. The Schweiner house. Poor Elijah Grace, man. She got the flu. We had our vaccine. We had our flu vaccine. We still got the flu. I'm a little under the weather, as you can hear. And but AG might have to, she's on her way to the hospital because her mother, my ex-wife, she's like, very concerned about something. She's dehydrated, blah 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 blah. So I might have to leave here.
She may need IV.
Yeah, she might need an IV. So I might have to blow out of here because the AG comes first.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And so if that happens, you guys will take over.
Nick and I can do it. We'll hold it down.
A couple things that I want to start off with. Ocean City, Mainland, big game today, 3 o'clock. Mike Carlin, can you tell me why this game isn't being played at, like, Stockton, some big venue? You know how much money they can make?
I think you just said the key word, money.
It's about money,
right? About money. Someone doesn't want to pay to be at Stockton. Okay,
yeah, but they can still make a profit, though.
Better yet, it doesn't have to be. I don't understand why you have to play Mainland plays at home, to be honest with you.
Back in the day, it used to be at a neutral site.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. And there are bigger gyms than Mainland.
Right.
I mean, so you got the Mainland girls playing at 12.
There's a lot of people
they sell out that game.
Yes.
I don't know how, unless they're going to move everybody
out
and have another game. I don't understand, but
I know a lot of people, and I know a lot of people that are very upset. And this is a great tilt because of the proximity of the two schools, the history between the two schools.
Billy, make sure you give out the phone number for this, because I got a question for someone from Mainland.
Okay.
If they're listening, or a fan, I want to see, is it clear that the rumors going around that Mainland
gave Ocean City 25% of
That's
the
it.
tickets.
That's what I heard.
And Mainland got 75.
My brother's
I want to
boys
hear
go to-
someone from Mainland call and say
Look,
that is not correct.
My brother's boys go to Ocean City High School. They told me he can't go to the game because they only got a lot of.
That's what I
25.
heard late last night. I said that's hard to believe, but
Yeah.
it could be. But
Well, all right,
this is a
609.
state final. This shouldn't be like
Our phone number is 609-573-3776. If you know the true story, give us a shout.
Yeah.
But we heard that's not fair. It should be 50-50.
No, 100% should be
Home cooking, Nick.
Yeah, you have to. You have to give it 50-50, man. In a big game like that, come on.
609-573-3776 is the phone number. Of course, the text message is 609-403-0973. Now, Nick, for the last 3 weeks, we've been doing our Generation Musical Challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And I started off with Shimmer from Fuel.
You did.
You started off with
We Found Love by Rihanna.
Then I had, so the winner goes on.
Yeah, moves on.
So I had to go on, and you got to pick another song, and your song was?
It was Mr. Brightside by The Killers. So that's moved on to this week because I beat you last week.
So I have to pick a new song.
You have to pick a new song.
And I'm picking from Journey. Journey is a great band.
Mm-hmm.
Separate Ways.
Look at Nick. Nick says no.
Come on, man. This beat doesn't get you going.
I know it, Billy. I know.
Come on,
this
listen to the vocals.
There's no way this wins today.
This is
No way.
This is the lead up, Nick. Wait for the chorus.
Nick, the only way this wins is the people that are listening or 40 and above. 40 and below, you're going to win. That's really what it is.
By the way, Steve Perry's a big San Francisco Giants fan. This guy lives in the Bay Area. He's always at the games.
All right.
Listen, look, turn up. Hey, go back. Turn up. Ready? It's a great tune.
It's all right. Okay.
609-403-0973 is the text board. Which song do you like? Which song will move on this week? Separate Ways from Journey or
Mr. Brightside from The Killers. This should blow Journey out of the water. How could this not be Journey? It's not even close.
It's all going to come down to the age.
It's going to come down to the age gap. We're going to see who's listening to that. Listen, Mike, there's no getting around it. It's a good fun. There's nothing compared to Separate Ways with Journey.
You're right. The Killers and Mr. Brightside are way above Journey.
All right, 609-403-0973. What song do you like better? Separate Ways from Journey or
Mr. Brightside
Mr.
by The Killers?
609-403-0973. Last night on the tube, Sixers Flyers. I was tuned into the Flyers, and I saw Nick. I don't know if you saw my tweet. Well, when Bobby Brink scored, I put Bobby Brink, let's go Flyers on the X.
Okay,
Twitter,
X, Twitter, it's all the same.
Then I texted like maybe 10 minutes after that, Mike. I didn't hit my remote because I'm not allowed to say clicker anymore with these young guys. I didn't hit my remote. I was glued in. The Flyers had a jump in their skate. The Flyers were. I didn't even go to the Sixers till I saw the score that I think he posted.
Yeah,
and then it intrigued me because they were tied.
It was a close game.
2 minutes ago, it was a 2-point game.
So I'm going to start off with the Flyers today for the simple reason that one thing that I thought was, and I called Chief as soon as I saw it, because in today's day and age, Mike Carlin, you know that you can't show up players, and you can't belittle players like Tortorella did to Bobby Brink last night. He excoriated him. I mean, you could see the F words coming out of his mouth. You could see him pointing. He was singling him out. And for an infraction, he could have collapsed down, but he would have never stopped that goal.
No, he wouldn't.
So I think Tortorella is frustrated. He took his frustration.
Frustrated?
Is that ever good, Mike? If you're a head coach, I call Chief and he goes, "Don't get excited. You can't have it both ways. That's your policy."
Yeah, Chief is. Remember, coaches stay with coaches. Players stay with players.
Right.
So I understand where Chief's coming from.
You couldn't do that with an older player, Mike.
No
way.
No. And with a younger team, trust me, he's get all eyes watched that last night.
Right.
They're saying if he did that to him, what is he going to do to me?
That's right. Now, I would like to think, Nick, that a lot of maybe your veterans like Couturier, the captain of the team, could pull Bobby Brink aside and say, "Listen, we got your back."
Right.
Something has to be, because that was like, if I'm Bobby Brink, and I know like Bobby Brink's he's on the bubble. He's up and down in the minors and whatnot. I like Bobby Brink. Bobby Brink's a good player.
He is.
He's got like 8-9 goals, I think, and he's only played like half the games of the.
And Billy, what you don't know is what could have happened just 20 minutes after that happened, or an hour.
Yeah, but Mike, it was bad.
I know, but I'm saying the coach could have pulled him aside and said, "You know what? I was wrong."
Maybe apologize.
Yeah,
right, well,
apologize.
We don't know.
And we don't know that.
Yeah,
so that could have happened even this morning when he wakes up and say, "Man, that was wrong."
Yeah,
I'm going to call him.
You got to. I mean, you got to watch as a coach, man. You do something
especially
like
this
that,
part
you
of
can
the
lose.
season,
Right?
This part of the season.
You got this team believing in you, Mike. They're young. They don't have any really big superstars per se. They're doing it all in hard work.
Right.
And then when somebody makes a mistake like that, Tortorella really got it. He blew up, dude.
Or do you think management pulls him to the side afterwards? Your boy upstairs.
I don't know. Nick, did you see the replay?
Yeah, I did.
All right. So, did you see the replay, Mike?
I did.
Okay. Do you think that was? Am I overdoing this? Because I thought it was a pretty big deal. I'm like,
You don't think it was planned, do you?
No.
I think that was just emotions coming out.
Yeah, I think it was just like because the goal that was scored, I think it was the Capitals' third or fourth goal.
Okay, yeah.
And the guy came, whoever had the control of the puck from the Capitals came behind our net, and then he did like a stuffer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted Bobby Brink to come down from his left wing spot and have that. He was right at the goal line.
Right.
He was close, but I don't think he could have got there in time.
It didn't warrant the reaction that Torts gave Brink on the bench. Like I think that's kind of where we're at. Like he didn't have to blow up as much as he did on Bobby Brink. He just didn't have to do that. I mean, he could have been frustrated with him, but he blew up. Like Torts blew up.
He sure did. And
you can lip read.
And here's the thing. I told you before, earlier in the game, I'm like, oh, I'm all in. I'm not hitting the remote. This team had me glued. And then they fall apart. And I think maybe Tortorella felt that frustration because that was a big game. Excuse me. That was a really big game. They needed to win that game. Now, they're still, if the playoffs were to start today, they're still in a playoff spot. But that's the kind now they got Ottawa tonight. Gotta get a W. Have to get at least 2 points out of these 2 games.
Here's the
minimum.
thing: like you go up 2-0 and then give up 5 unanswered goals. Like I mean, I can understand where the frustration was at with Tortorella. So I think it was just a culmination of all the things that were happening in that game. I mean, they give up 5 unanswered goals. If you go up 2-0, you can't lose that game.
Can't lose that
especially
game.
against a good team. So
and we're gonna talk about Ovechkin because my man Ovechkin is like 60 goals. I think he scored a goal last night. 17th of the year. I don't want him breaking Gretzky. No way.
I don't.
That's like having a Russian land on the moon.
So did you have a problem when LeBron was breaking all the records against Jordan?
No.
But hockey, you would.
Well, he's a Russian.
It all comes down to that.
Like I don't know. I mean, am I wrong for like? Gretzky's an icon.
He's still like 60 goals away.
Yeah, see that's a lot.
60. That's
who's going to hang on.
He's getting. I know, but he's getting.
He's been in the league for 22, 23 years.
What did you tell me before?
So he's going to play 25 to get it.
By the way, our old producer, who's now at WIP, Hunter Brody, he said this 6-7 years ago when he worked here with me
that he would get it.
Ovechkin was going to break the record. He said it, and I was texting him last night. I hope this guy.
How many years did Gretzky play? Just a ballpark.
Well, he played 1,493 games, and Ovechkin's played 1,408 games, something like that.
Oh, so it's almost the same.
Yeah.
So, but if he plays another 3 years, it's going to be longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And who knows what they're taking? Eugenics. And Doug Flutie.
Doug Flutie again. Get him on the ad.
All right, we're just getting started here. We're going to talk about the Sixers. We're going to talk about the Eagles. Bayard, he's gone. Bayard's gone.
Bayard.
So the Eagles are way under the cap. We'll talk about that. Phillies and all kind of stuff today in the locker room on a rainy Saturday morning. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts to help you through the entire process. From contract signing to closing for the shortest center city and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give the Ocean City office a call at 609-399-6000. 1227. I'm here to tell you about La Scala's Beach House. It opened this summer to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian, American, and seafood favorites, just like your grandma made. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza daily specials and their game day menu. Eat in or take out at La Scala's. They're open Wednesday through Sunday, 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. Excuse me. Every Thursday is Brigantine night. Live music from 6 to 9 p.m. One free signature pizza per table. Drink specials include $2 Miller Lite, $3 Peroni, and $4 house wines. That's LaScalasBeachHouse.com. Let's eat. Full disclosure, I'm sorry. I'm a little under the weather today, so I might be coughing a little bit. Please bear with me. All right, when we return, we'll talk more Flyers and Sixers talk when we return right after this.
It's Flyers Senators tonight on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app. Listen as Tim Saunders and Todd Fedor bring you all the exciting play-by-play action. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. It's Flyers hockey all season long on South Jersey's radio home for Philadelphia Flyers hockey, 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Winning means keeping our community safe. I'm Hassan Reddick, linebacker for the Philadelphia Eagles. 59% of our adults report experiencing gun violence or know someone who has. Just like we focus on our training, we need to focus on proper gun storage.
Firearms should be locked out of reach of children and only accessible by you. If you notice any warning signs of violence, speak up. Tell someone who can help.
Let's tackle gun violence together. Visit CamdenCounty.com/gun safety to learn more.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Servicing Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical. They're number one.
At Bet365, we don't do ordinary. We believe that every sport should be epic. Every basket, every game, every point, every play. From the moments that are legendary to the ones that fly under the radar. Whether it's a game-winning goal in the final seconds of overtime or a shot on goal in the first period. Whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus only, must be present in New Jersey. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply.
And now, a poem for all you lovebirds out there. Getting down on getting down. Some cars are red, others are blue. Trade in your old car and drive something new.
Fall in love with saving at Black Nissan. How about 1.9% financing for 60 months on every new 23 Rogue in stock?
Oh yeah, it's on at Matt Black Nissan.
With over 200 new cars in stock and incoming. Comes why Matt Blatt is your premier Nissan dealer. This month only, lease a brand new Sentra for $259 a month with only $19.99 down. And with Matt Blatt Nissan's 4-day love it or leave it return policy, you simply can't make a mistake. Matt Blatt Nissan.com. Rate qualifications exist with approved credit. $27.78 per thousand financed on in-stock 2023 Rogues. Not all will qualify. Not valid on previous purchase. Go to MattBlattNissan.com for complete details or call 844-917-4758. Price includes all costs to be paid by consumer except for licensing, registration, and taxes. VIN RY263938. Sentra sale price $21,520. It's on at Matt Blatt Nissan on the Black Horse Pike. Egg Harbor Township.
You're listening to The Locker Room. Free ESPN and the free mobile app.
Yeah, we're back broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, producer Nikki Earnshaw. And then we're listening to Separate Ways from Journey. This is my entry this week in our Generation Musical Challenge between me and my producer Nikki Earnshaw. 609-403-0973. My song is Separate Ways by Journey, power ballad against Mr. Brightside from the Killers.
Yeah, no shot. We already got a vote in. So Joe in the HT said, sorry, Billy, I'm 44, but I can't vote for this Journey song.
Power ballad,
That's a vote for Nick. I'm calling that a vote for me. So 1-0 to start off today.
We also have a couple text messages. We wanted to know, because of the controversy going on between Ocean City, the rumors about Ocean City, the big game today, the South Jersey Group 3 Championship. They're having it in Mainland, and
you would think a state final is almost run by the state. Like, there should be protocol of exactly what goes on. If you're in a neutral floor, it's 50-50. Maybe because they're not on neutral floor, that maybe the rules say Mainland gets 75% of the. I just want someone to verify exactly what's going on.
Right.
Or is this just Ocean City people being Ocean City, just like Mainland people would be Mainland?
No, I
this
think
was at Ocean City, and Mainland heard, oh, we only got 25%. We'd hear it on both sides. So I'm not for one or the other.
I heard it from my brother, whose boys attend Ocean City High School.
I just want to know what's going on, and there should be a protocol. It's black and white. This is how many tickets are for this game. But we got texts, but no one's answering the question.
Yeah. So we got a couple of texts. This is from Jeff and OC. The girls play at noon. Gym cleared, and then the boys play at 3 p.m. Need a separate ticket for each game. All ticket revenue goes to Robbinsville and JSIA. And he also texted in, there are 20 better Journey songs. Bad pick. I'm taking Mr. Brightside again.
That's it, Jeff. You just made my list.
So he sent in too.
Are you serious?
So that's 2-0.
I know him.
All right, so we have another one.
How do you not pick Journey over Mr. Brightside?
Oh, I'm winning this week. I'm taking a lead.
I'm shocked.
I'm taking a lead.
609-403-0973. Journey, Separate Ways. That's my song this week. Nikki's got Mr. Brightside for the Killers. He moved on from last week. 609-403-0973.
All right, we got one more. So Dan, who's a former AD, said the NJSIA is a 60-40 split for tickets.
That's fine. He's talking about
the
revenue.
Right.
Okay. 60-40 doesn't mean Mainland gets 60% and Ocean City gets 40. Listen to what he's saying. The revenue was cut. I just want to know a very simple question. How many tickets were given to Ocean City for today's game, and how many tickets were given to the Mainland people?
Right.
Someone answer that question.
609-403-0973. Now let's get back to the Flyers, because last night, you got Ovechkin. He's trying to catch Gretzky.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. And I don't want to see that happen. I want Gretzky to hold on to that
Records
record.
are meant to be broken,
No,
though, Billy.
I know, but
they're meant to be broken.
But he's a minus 23.
That's
32.
what I'm saying. He's got 60 plus more goals to go to even catch it.
60. He scored 61 because he was 62 away.
He's 38 years old. You got to remember that. He's 38 years of age, and he's only 17, 18 goals this year. Like, I don't think he's going to catch them. Like,
you don't think he's going to
catch them? No, it's going to take a while. It's going to be really difficult.
He's got to start breaking. He said not breaking.
But
down,
athletes are playing longer in their careers now.
I know.
And he was a very physical player. He not only could score, he can knock your head off.
So the biggest thing is because he's not from the States. Is it strictly
Russia?
How we're against Russia right now?
Yeah, I'm not against. I don't want to see a Russian break our.
Gretzky's not from the USA.
No,
he's a Canadian.
I know.
Russia.
Well, they're our neighbors. I just don't want to see. I don't want to see Ovechkin break the record. Do you?
I think records are meant to be broken.
Do you want him to break the record?
I don't want him. It doesn't bother me if he breaks the record. Like, if it were a Flyer, I'd be more involved. Yeah.
609-403-0973. If you want to chime into this one, 609-403-0973. Do you want Ovechkin to break Wayne Gretzky's record?
Absolutely.
I think if he was closer and one more year and said, hey, he's only 21 away.
He's hanging on just to break this record.
If he can.
He's a minus 32
if
or
he
something.
can.
Well, I think if he stays long enough, he will. I mean, he'll go out there with a cane and he'll skate out there with a cane.
Have a walker.
He'll have those the skates with the two blades.
You know what he's going to be? He'll only be on the ice when there's an open net.
Yeah.
He'll be like, oh, go on net. You can go in. There's an open net.
Well, here, you know how you go skating and they have the little walkers?
Yeah.
You don't know how to skate. That's what he'll use in a couple of years when he needs it, because he won't be able to skate anymore.
Other than that, this guy Earnshaw, he goalie's just playing unbelievable.
Playing great.
He is like, how lucky are we? Like Carter, all the trouble that happened with Carter and Hart, and now we have Earnshaw, filling the void and doing a great job. I mean, he could possibly win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, he could. And if they want to go back into kind of rebuild mode and go back to Peterson, right? We know how that nightmare went when they go back to him. You got to play this guy every night. I mean, he's been unbelievable, and he's been a big help for this team, especially with the entire Carter Hart situation. So he's been unbelievable so far.
I like Walker. Now, the trade deadline's, I think, March 8th.
It's coming up.
So it's coming up
next week.
And I don't think they're going to make a trade just to make a trade. They're going to I feel like Briere and Keith Jones have such a command. They know what they have, division, direction. They're hockey players themselves. They're students of the game.
You're telling me as close as they are and they're going to be in the playoffs that you don't think they'll do it better?
I don't know. What do you think?
Well, hold on. You think they're happy enough to say, hey, we've had a great year. Let's just get
through
this
but
year
I don't
and
think they're just going to move somebody just to move them. You know what I mean?
Unless it's bring someone in.
Bring someone in. Yeah, I don't think they're playing for this year. Do you, Nick?
No, I don't think they're playing for this year at all. I think they're going to.
But we want to see him go as far. I mean,
yeah, obviously,
we want to see go as far as they possibly can.
But they have a direction they're going in. They're in the midst of a. I think they're. I mean, it's obvious they're in the midst of a rebuild, right? They're a young team. They're on the come up. I don't think they're going to make. I think you're right. They're not going to make a trade for the sake of making a trade to make a move.
Right.
If they don't need to make a move, they're not going to make a move. But they're going to
back.
stick to their plan and they're going to go forward with the vision of this team for the future. They're not going to play for this year.
All right. So, looking at the lineup, obviously, Couturier and Tippett, they're Konechny, who didn't play last night again. So I wonder how bad his concussion is. Right? He had a head. It's an upper extremity, but I heard it's his head.
It's his head.
Right? Is it a concussion?
I think it's a concussion.
Okay.
I think you're right.
So we don't know how long he's going to be out for.
No, we don't know how long he's going to be out for.
So I mean, who's Lawton? I like Hathaway. I like what he brings to this team, and he's somebody you can probably move and get something for.
So I want to say there's another.
Plus, he looks like my best friend Louis Manzin, and Mayor of Mulligan Hill is just like him.
There's another text that came in, said it can't be played at a neutral site. This is not the state final; it's the Group 3 final. That was another text that came in.
Okay, so it's the higher seed.
Yep.
Again. That's fine.
Yeah, but
how many tickets were given to Ocean City? How many tickets to Mainland?
Still haven't.
It's a very simple question.
609-403-0973. Unless an official from the school calls, we're not going to know.
Lines are quiet.
609-403-0973 is the text board. If you'd like to give us a phone call and explain it, it's 609-573-3776 is the phone number.
Getting back to the Flyers, Bill, I didn't mean to jump in, but
right.
with the trade coming up, you don't think that there's a team that has not in the playoffs at all, and they have a veteran.
They want to unload somebody that's going to be a free agent.
This is his last year that can come in and do something for 10, 15 games. You don't think they'd grab someone like that?
I don't think they do that.
No,
I don't want to disrupt the chemistry of this team.
No,
if you're just going to rent somebody, right now they'll make the playoffs, so they're just barely getting in.
Yeah, they're playing with house money.
They were playing with house money.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's a good way to put it.
They're not going to go get a guy who can help them right this second, and then he's going to leave in the offseason.
Okay.
They're just not at that point yet. They're just a young team, rebuilding, adding these guys, getting these guys reps throughout the season, and they're going to play for the future.
So are they buyers or sellers? Probably sellers.
I don't even want to characterize it as that. I don't know if they're either one. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah, I gotta get that.
I don't want to characterize one way or the other because I think it's such a gray area of where they're at.
I agree with that assessment.
They're going to do something to improve the team for this year as well as beyond.
See, Mike, I agree with his sports knowledge, but his musical sense is
well, I'm winning,
but he's winning.
It surprises me because my song.
You guys are glad I'm not in it.
My song is "Separate Ways" by Journey. He would go with George Thorogood. I don't think.
That's brutal.
And you were Mr. Brightside.
Yeah,
by the Killers.
So
let's hear a little bit of that.
Killers. So Mr. Brightside.
Yeah, let's hear a little bit of that.
2-0.
609-403-0973. What song do you like better? We picked Mr. Brightside moved on from last week, and my new song is Separate Ways by Journey.
Now, he let me – you guys counted one of my picks last week.
Yeah.
So this week, I did say he was better.
Yeah.
All right, so Carlin's giving a vote.
2-1.
Come on, Carlin.
I got to go with what I got to go
That's a brutal take today.
And I can't stand Journey. I can't stand it.
You don't like Journey?
Really?
I've heard a lot of people that don't like Journey.
Why don't you like Journey?
I know this song. I don't know
the
this
80s
song.
and 90s, man. 80s.
The guy that looks like a girl. It had nothing to do with the guy.
That's years ago. Have you seen him recently?
I don't know because I don't want to see
it. Man.
Yeah, Journey. I thought it was like a little bit of a controversial take for you because I feel like there's some people that love him and some people that just can't
Really?
stand her.
I don't know
That's
why
what I've heard.
609-403-0973 is the text board. Want to remind people the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you. With 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA, that's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give the Ocean City office a call at 609-399-1227. Now I want to tell you about Captain Chucky's in Sea Isle. They are closed today. They're closed this weekend. They're preparing for the spring and the summer. They're closed this weekend, but I want to remind you, you want to get down there to try their famous crab cakes, steamed shrimp, selection of soups and appetizers, Marciano stuffed breads, pierogies for the pierogi kitchen, stocks, pound cake, and more. Just take, bake, and enjoy. Call 609-905-CRAB. That's 609-905-CRAB, or visit CaptainChuckySeaIsle.com. Go down there and say hello to owners John and Kathy McCann. They're at 4111 Landis Avenue in Sea Isle City. See what all they have to offer, and local delivery is available. That's Captain Chucky's in Sea Isle. It's crab with an attitude. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Nick Earnshaw, Mike Carlin, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Wake up weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. with Unsportsmanlike on 97.3 ESPN with Evan Cohen, Super Bowl champion Chris Canty, and Michelle Small. Can't wake up without it. Brought to you by the Gallery Bar Book and Games at Ocean Casino Resort in Atlantic City.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free Train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Call Lenigan. Call Lenigan.
Hi, this is Brian Propp, Flyer Hall of Famer. My wife, Eileen, and I opened a new health business in Marlton, New Jersey called Prime IV Hydration and Wellness.
Prime IV offers a range of IV hydration therapies designed to enhance your well-being, appearance, and performance. Look better, feel better, and perform better. Did you know that when you take oral vitamins, you only get 20 to 30% of the nutrients? IV therapy provides 100% absorption immediately into your bloodstream. Call us today at 856-545-1122 to get a free consult from our registered nurses. Again, 856-545-1122 to book your appointment or follow us on Facebook.
Black mold, white mold, what you gonna do? Realty Remediation's here for you.
For a free home inspection, call 609-525-0111. Ask for Rob McNair or Stephen Weinstein. Financing available. They'll check your crawl space, basement, attic, and your living space with a free estimate. Don't let mold ruin your home and do damage to wood or cause illness to your family. Call Realty Remediation, 609-525-0111 today.
Black mold, white mold, what you gonna do? Realty Remediation's here for you.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
One of the most influential names in comedy today, Andrew Schultz. The Life Tour returns to Ocean Casino Resort in Atlantic City on Saturday, August 24th. Join Schultz as he takes you on a comedic exploration of existence in all its messy glory. Get ready to laugh, think, and maybe even shed a tear, because that's life. Don't miss Andrew Schultz at Ocean Casino Resort Saturday, August 24th. Tickets on sale now at theoceanac.com. Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Room with Billy Schwab.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, producer Nikki Earnshaw. We're listening to Separate Ways by Journey, the power ballad.
Brutal.
It's my song for the week in our musical generation challenge.
This is awful.
This guy's got a phenomenal voice. He can hit every note, and they're in the rock. Let's read some text messages.
All right.
I just pulled ahead of you.
So Dan in EHP, he went with you. He went with Journey this week. And then Dan at the Cape May Courthouse. Dan, I can't be doing this to me because now you've given him the lead.
That's right.
He said, okay, I will give Billy a pity vote.
There you go.
He would get shut out without it. He's winning. Dan, he's winning.
609-403-0973. Now, my brother texted me too.
Your brother did text in. He said, this is Bob, Bill's brother. I have to give it to Journey this week because if not, I'm mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, Journey's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and that song is a classic, even though my brother has been poor.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
No.
It means nothing. You know who's not in it?
Who's third?
Yeah. How can that be? I almost said the wrong word there. How can that be?
Are you going to put George Thorogood? You're going to put George Thorogood in the company of Journey? They got like 4 or 5 albums.
Okay, maybe not Journey. But you ever see some of the guys? There's like 10 people that go in every year to Hall of Fame.
Right.
You see the first 2, and then the next 8, you don't even know who the hell they are. Okay? You can't tell me a guy that's been doing it for 40 years. They use his songs in commercials, movies.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Well,
Everybody knows his song.
No, I'm not like his first one, George Thorogood. You are because you're an extra guy. How many albums is there? But he's only got like 3 or 4 or 5. Hand to the Bone. What else?
I Drink Alone.
I Drink Alone.
I'm going to mute my mic for this conversation.
I mean,
wow, we're going back.
We'll get Carlin in on this.
I remember a Penn song. Easy.
609-403-0973 is the text board. Which song do you like better? Mr. Brightside from the Killers or Separate Ways by Journey, which is my song, 609-403-0973.
Jeff and OC texting again. He said, I heard OC was getting 200 tickets if it's a 40-60 split and the gym holds 500 million.
That's what he heard.
No, it's not confirmation, but I don't know.
So I was
Don't
told
get confused with the 60-40. We don't know if that's tickets or revenue.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little from Love You 76. Last night, Nick Earnshaw, after spending Valentine's Day with me at the Wells Fargo Center, 3 rows behind the Heat dugout.
Dugout.
Mike, I mean, dugout.
Dugout.
Listen, you know what, Carlin, he knows about this. He works for the Cavaliers. He flies up to Cleveland often. He's sitting up to those people.
It's hard. It's very
Right?
I grew up in a way that my dad got in my head, being a Philly cop. If you're in the building,
right.
That's how
Yeah.
I so
Yeah,
to this day, like I never make myself feel bad. Like I don't always sit in the first or second row.
Right.
Every once in a while, I got to sit in the lower level, like 20 rows back.
Oh,
And he'll be like, Dad, is that okay? And I'm gonna like, son, I don't ever feel bad. I'm happy just to be in the building. I really am.
Well, with basketball, now the guys are a lot bigger, but the court is smaller than the rink. So when you're up in the like when I was up at the press box for the Flyers, I hate those seats up there. I mean, you're like I know you're covering the game, you're working the game, you're not cheering or anything, but
Correct.
still, I don't like the vantage point. It's too far. It's
But
too high. Up.
sitting close like you guys did, it's a whole different.
It's a whole. You
You
get
hear
to appreciate.
you hear the coaches talking to the players, talking to the refs. I mean, it's a whole.
You can
different
see
game.
facial expressions.
Yep.
You can see how
And
the
the
bench
speed
players
of it.
interact, and the
Yeah.
speed, the size of these guys, and the athleticism.
Totally different.
It's different. Listen, I just want to be in the building, Billy.
Right.
Just
Nick,
get me there.
Nick,
Just get
I'm
me
not.
there.
Listen, I was going to rip you, but now I'm not because I thought better of it. I said, "You're a fan.
That's a fan.
You're a fan."
I will sit in the 700 level, Billy.
I love it.
I'll always sit there.
Oh,
I'll go all
I
the way
got a
up.
question for you.
What's up? What's up?
Because I found this in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find this the people around you that sat in 2-3 rows from the court to be not so much of a fan as the people that are up top that are real true fans paying?
I
or
think,
is it same?
Well, when we sat down low, it was
Yeah.
all we sat around a lot of Heat
a lot of Heat fans,
and they look like people that just they're not. They brought on.
Well, that's usually where they put. That's usually where they put the fans, like family members and stuff.
Yeah.
Like when players get tickets to give away.
Yeah,
it's usually right behind the bench.
Right.
Well, then
for an
there
away
were a
game.
lot of Heat.
Yeah, that could have
That's
been
what
that could have been what happened when we went because we were sitting like right
I know the
behind
people that
bench,
stood
so.
front. They stood up the whole. Remember, they were standing up.
Yeah,
Like,
we couldn't see.
You're right there. What are you going to stand up for?
We're right there. You don't need to see. I haven't really noticed a big difference, but I feel like last night I felt younger up top because of
So,
the
Nick, when
ticket
you
for
went
two.
into, let me ask you this question: you went to that game last night.
Mhm.
The Sixers have lost 12 of their last 16 games.
Yes.
You know you were sitting up high.
Yes.
What was your enthusiasm? Was it a wait and see? Remember we walked in there, it was like, Mike, it was we didn't even recognize half the players. And we know who they were, but I mean,
Yeah,
it was
I
like,
know what you mean.
we didn't know what to expect. So
Maxey.
we're walking down
Yeah,
to our
Maxey.
seats and we're like apprehensive about it, like what we're going to see.
Right.
What was your experience last night? Because you had already seen them lose at home with the Heat.
Yep. So last night,
You know that Embiid's not going to be there.
So there was something that was going around social media. People were trying to get a standing ovation for Tobias Harris last night. That was
You know
something that was
what?
Turner deal.
Let me finish. So they were trying to do the similar thing to what happened with Trey Turner, but the enthusiasm when I walked in was not there. It just wasn't there for. He had a great night, by the way. It was against the Charlotte Hornets. Let's slow down a little bit. He had a great night, big game last night for him. But like there was a faction of fans that was going around social media to try and get a standing ovation for him. He doesn't need a standing ovation. It's just different for basketball. We can't do this with everybody. We can't.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
Mike, you know what? You know what I thought about this? I'm tired. The fans can be, they can boo, they can voice their displeasure, they can show if you're not playing right, you're not playing up to your expectations. The fan has the right to boo. But what are we living in a kinder, gentler world where you gotta like coddle these
He
athletes?
showed up last night. He had a good night.
Okay, but he's so inconsistent.
You know what it comes
That's not
down
what
to,
I'm
guys?
saying.
Guys, he's in a final season of a 5-year, $180 million contract. The star player of the team went down.
Mm-hmm.
You would think that he'd be like, no one even has to come and tell him this, but we need you. We need you to go all out the rest of the year. You know, in the last, he's only had 17 buckets in the last 4 games.
Because every time I turn around, look at it, like there's a lid on the
2 games.
basket.
He's had no assists. He is not. He's got to know that Maxey cannot do everything because you do not want to fall into the play-in.
Remember last year?
That's where they're falling.
Remember last year, his father, Tobias Harris' father,
His
was
agent.
getting. It was his agent. He was getting he's like this. Well,
That he deserves it. Okay,
but he hasn't been doing it.
You'd think he'd be playing for the next contract.
Mm-hmm.
He's not right now. Don't tell me he plays one good game and then he'll go 8 where you don't even know he's on the court. And then and he plays a good game against Charlotte.
Listen, I think it was great that Trey Turner got that standing ovation, but enough's enough.
Yeah.
Because now, like AJ Brown's chirping about the fan and radio stations, people being too critical of their players. Suck it up. You're getting paid millions of dollars.
Yep.
And listen, you know what? There's another thing too, Mike. I'll never forget hearing talking cheap back in the day when they were playing, telling me how tough it is. They got to go on a road. I walked into the Penguins locker room a couple times. It was like a country club. They went there, they practiced. Listen, Nick, they practiced for maybe 90 minutes top.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the players didn't even show up.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Then after that, they get massages, the shower, everything's top notch.
Yeah.
That was then.
And that was then.
Imagine now.
Now.
This is now.
Yeah.
No, last night
they got nutritionalists, they've got
chefs,
they got everything, massage therapy.
Yeah, but like I was not on board with the because I said it on the Sports Bash on Friday. Like I was not on board with a standing ovation for Tobias. I'm glad he had a great game against the Charlotte Hornets, who have won 15 games all year. But can you show it to me on Sunday when they play the Mavericks? I need consistency.
You know what they need, Mike? You know what
something.
they need, Nick and Mike? They need a signature win without Embiid.
They do. They
need to beat somebody that's above them in its standings. They haven't been able to do it.
No, they've had trouble with the Knicks, the Miami Heat when we went, right? Like, so without Embiid, I mean, this team is barely a playing team.
They have 34 wins right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they're sitting in 5th.
34-25.
Orlando Magic is sitting in 6th. And I said,
you said that last
month.
Yep.
I said, watch Orlando Magic. So you got and Miami Heat in Indiana. Both of those teams are better than the Sixers. It's just a matter of time. When you look at their next 8 games, guys, Dallas, a loss. Brooklyn, I'm giving them a win. Memphis a loss.
But see,
New Orleans a loss.
You're giving them the win,
New
but
York
Mike,
a loss.
nothing's guaranteed. Like this team is like
They'll beat Brooklyn. They should beat Brooklyn. But my point is,
I think they beat Memphis too.
The next 8 games, that's at Memphis. That's hard. That place. Well, not at home, but they could be 2 and 6 in the next 8.
They could.
They're going to fall down to 7th and 8th place.
Telling you, man.
You
And
don't
then
wanna be in a
it beat Memphis the media the other day.
Mm-hmm. And what did you expect him to
Nothing.
say?
He didn't see. We have from this.
He expects
what
you
I
to come
took
back.
away-
Okay, that's great.
Well,
I
when?
expect you to come back. They're not going to give you time.
He didn't give you
Because
time to let you
eventually-
know how well he's doing.
No one gives you the update other than I feel good and I expect to be back.
I do have that sound if we want.
That's
to play
what that sounds good for the media.
Yeah, give us some sound. So they're relying on him the way he feels. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
he knows his body better than anybody else. But for listening
right
to that,
now, because of where they are in the standings, if they keep dropping, it's going to be out of his hands because management's going to say, "We're not pushing you.
Right.
We're not going anywhere.
we're not
this
going
year."
anywhere.
You can't force him back. Like if he feels right and you bring him back, then bring him back.
Just listen to that. Just listen to that. Him talking to the media does not give me any encouragement that he's going to be back.
I think he'll be back. I think he's going to come
Are
back.
you hoping? Or
No, I think he'll be back.
Does anything in that interview let you believe that?
I think he's
coming
gonna. I think if you give him, you got to because what was reported last week on ESPN that they're shooting for late March that he might return. I think he finds a way to get back before the season ends.
And
I
you think
you'll
he's
see it.
got the body to do that?
No,
Just to be in shape.
Just to be in shape.
Every day he's not playing and running, he's falling behind.
It's gonna come down to the wire, Mike.
It's gonna be close.
All right, listen. I want to tell you guys, my new advertiser, Steve Weinstein, Realty Remediation. We're gonna be doing a live broadcast from his office there in Memora, right on Route 9. Yeah, you're gonna be able to walk there. But listen to this. He's so pumped up about this. Everybody that shows up, you got to come down to win. But where do you see all the prizes that he's giving out? It's unbelievable. You got to. Everybody must be there. Come down to see us. Come to his office on Memora on Route 9. You got to come down and fill out a card. Everyone who shows up and fills out a card will receive one free pest control in our listening area for people in our listening area.
Beautiful.
Everybody that shows up gets pest control.
How about that?
With the summer coming up, this is perfect timing.
Perfect timing, right?
Time.
4 people out of all those people that sign up, they're all going to win something. 4 people will get a free year's worth of pest control services. That includes 3 regular visits and any issues in between services. So if you have a problem, he's gonna come out. 4 people will win that. Services include ants, spiders, crickets, silverfish, mice, ants, all kind of everything, right? 1 person will receive a free termite control treatment for preventative and or active problem with a 1-year renewable service agreement.
That's awesome.
Is that like
that's
a no-brainer? No-brainer.
We should have 100 people at least
no
coming
brainer.
down.
Gotta
there
pop out. Gotta pop out.
You know, and I didn't write down all the prices, but it's a lot of money he's giving away. He's giving away a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
All right. On top of all that, 2 free Phillies tickets.
Oh,
to the Giants game on May 5th, row 5 infield, section 116, right at the first base.
Row 5.
Row 5.
Whoa.
Nicky will take him. He'll go upstairs.
I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna go upstairs. They'll lose that game.
And ready for this? And the second baseball prize is 2 tickets to Blue Claws, a pair of tickets for 5-game package.
How about that?
Lakeland.
You can't beat that.
And all the food you can eat for free. So
They're
you got to come down Saturday, March 16th.
They're not Lakeland anymore. They're Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore
Blue Claw.
Well, I just wanted to tell you. It's in Lakeland.
Yes, correct.
So come on down Saturday, March 16th. We'll be there broadcasting live from 10 to 12. And then, of course, the food will be out there. You come on in, talk to Steve, and Rob, his partner.
Meet us.
Say hi to everybody.
It'll be a lot of fun.
And free food, Mike. Free food.
I think we should have
And
a lot of
everybody
people-
wins something. You come down.
What you wrote off is very good for
Free
him.
food should be the sell right there. I mean, you can't beat that. All
You
the
know-
other
you know how much
stuff,
termite?
I know.
You know how much he's
That's
giving away?
awesome. Free food, all this stuff. I mean,
So-
you can't beat it.
We want to thank Steve, and we're looking forward to it Saturday, March 16th at Realty Remediation on Route 9 in Marmora. I want to remind people the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give the Ocean City office a call at 609-399-1227. Hey, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they'll have private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll wrap up hour number one. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, producer Nikki Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's Sixers Maverick tomorrow afternoon on 97.3 ESPN with the voice of the Sixers, Tom McGinnis, calling all the exciting play-by-play
To
action.
the left side, Buddy Hield on the drive. Into the lane, left-hand layup, up and good. Buddy Hield scores a layup.
Coverage begins at 12:30. It's Sixers basketball all season long on South Jersey's radio home for Philadelphia 76ers basketball.
Hammers in hand. Are you kidding me? He rocks the rim with a right-hand jam.
97.3 ESPN.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste. Randazzo's Pizza, this one right here, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roll. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest.
Hey everybody, Tim Chu with ticksforgood.org. How would you like to go to the Final Four? That's right, at ticksforgood.org, we are giving away 2 tickets to the men's basketball Final Four in Phoenix, Arizona. Go to ticksforgood.org to learn how you can enter to win 2 tickets to the men's basketball Final Four in Phoenix, Arizona, round-trip airfare, and 3 nights accommodations. This prize is brought to us locally by Tri-City Kitchens, South Jersey's leader in custom cabinetry. Visit ticksforgood.org to learn how to win.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
2 for $222. 2 for $222. Drive home 2 new Kias at Matt Blatt Kia for just $222 per month. For the first time, get 2 new Kias for $222 at Matt Blatt Kia, where you can get a brand new 2024 Kia Forte LXS for just $111 per month lease with 0 security deposit and just $39.95 due at signing. With a price like that, why not get 2 for $222? That's a brand new 2024 Kia Forte, 24-month lease for $111 per month, or drive home 2 for $222. Both with Matt Blatt Kia's exclusive 4-day love it or leave it return policy.
It's gotta be
Matt Black Kia.
With approved credit, not all will qualify. Credit may affect down payment. Offers can't be combined. Go to mattblackkia.com for complete details or 888-505-6670. Price includes all costs to be paid by consumer except for licensing, registration, and taxes through KMF. 24 months, 2011 per month, 10,000 miles per year. Rebates and incentives to dealer. Expires 4/2/24. Matt Black Kia, 6211 Black Horse Pike, Harbor Township, and on Route 37 in Tom's River.
You're listening to The Room with Billy Schwab. 73 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, there's the Killers as we're broadcasting live from the Tom's River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, producer Nikki Earnshaw. He's playing his song. This is his entry from last week. It moved on because it beat me last week with the Killers with Mr. Brightside.
I would love to know the actual age of the people when they say who they want to win.
Oh, well, I would
just say the name. Yeah, Mike.
He's got an advantage, and I still beat him.
What's the score, Nick?
It is now 5-2.
That's right. Keep the I got Journey separate ways. 609-403-0973. Nikki's got Mr. Brightside, the Killers. 609-403-0973. If you want to chime in to see which song do you want to move on to next week's round, which song you like better. The Killers, Mr. Brightside, which is Nick's entry. Mine is Separate Ways from Journey. 609-403-0973.
All right, we got a couple of texts. Billy wins. Tom Jackson.
Yeah, my man Tommy.
Anthony and AC. I'm going with Journey. Hope you feel better, Billy.
Yeah, man. So it's been a tough week. You know, these kids, they catch everything that comes down the pike. And we had our flu shot, Mike. And she got the flu.
Some people get it from the shot.
I
haven't got one in a long time.
We had our shots in end of October, which is kind of late. 609-403-0973. Tommy Jackson said that when Allen Iverson went to the finals with the Sixers back in 2001, he said he sat up so high, he had to have binoculars.
I sat up there with me where I was sitting last time.
Tommy, Nikki is a dedicated fan who shows up to cheer his team on despite the fact it doesn't matter. It looks like it's hopeless for the Sixers.
I don't care. I'll show up any day, anytime.
By the way, you know the Eagles sold out for many years. In the 70s, they stunk. And they sold out every game. Because the Philadelphia fan appreciates hard work, dedication. And you get players that play it the right way, they'll be loved. They'll be able to walk on water in this area. Right, Mike?
We're still waiting for someone from Mainland to tell us about the tickets.
609-403-0973. All that and more. Coming up next, we'll talk with the sportsbook consigliere, Dave Sharapan. I believe he's on the East Coast. All that and more. It's the Locker with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Nikki Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app.
It's Flyers Senators tonight on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app. Listen as Tim Saunders and Todd Fedor bring you all the exciting play-by-play action. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. It's Flyers hockey all season long on South Jersey's radio home for Philadelphia Flyers hockey, 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
A healthy weight, more energy, and smooth, regular bowel movements. 3 things everyone strives for.
It's me, Chuck Norris. There's one really important thing we don't talk about enough. Our health. Achy joints, digestive issues, weight gain, and fatigue. We're told these are normal signs of aging. So working with a team of health experts, we came up with Morning Kick.
Morning Kick is a revolutionary formula combining 10 different supplements in one. Probiotics that help you lose weight, prebiotics for digestion, superfoods for muscles and joints, and several of the most powerful anti-aging supplements on earth. It'll help you feel youthful, energized, focused, and help manage stress.
Anybody can achieve great health regardless of their age.
Go to roundhouseprovisions.com. Use code SUPPORT or text SUPPORT to 511-511 and claim 40% off today.
Every purchase comes with our 90-day money-back guarantee.
Text SUPPORT to 511-511. Morning Kick. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Tax fees may apply.
If you reside in a residential property in New Jersey, built before 1978, your home may have lead paint hazards. Lead paint can be especially dangerous to children under the age of 6. New Jersey's lead remediation and abatement program might be able to help. The program funds community-based groups to conduct lead-safe repairs for eligible households. To learn more, Visit leadabatement.nj.gov.
You're going to feel a puff of air.
Jong's Optometry has set their sights on staffing up.
Try the next line. Hey, Kim, can you tell our 2 o'clock we're running 15 behind? Sorry, we're a bit backed up today.
He needs an optometric technician to keep an eye on it all.
Where are the dilation drops?
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
97.3 ESPN has teamed up with Seize the Deal for incredible weekly offers from some fantastic local restaurants. Here's this week's big deal.
Get $50 in gift cards good for use at JoJo's Italian Grill, Egg Harbor Township for just $25.
This great deal is on sale now at seizethedeal.com. Hurry, chances are this deal will sell quickly. For more info on this great deal, go to seizethedeal.com.
SeizeTheDeal.com. Home of the Philadelphia Eagles.
They've got him. It's a sack.
Sixers.
Oh, baby.
And Flyers. 97.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City, a Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
Red 83.
Welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy.
Ron Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Fauci in the locker room.
The bench, coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, producer Nikki Earnshaw. It's a Saturday morning. It's raining. Every time it's like raining all the way down. Riders on the Storm. Right? How about that band? What the?
I don't even know the name of it.
That was the Morrison. What was that? Oh my God!
Don't
the
ask
Doors.
me.
The Doors.
Oh,
the Doors.
Yeah.
Jim Morrison.
Jim Morrison.
That's it. Jim Morrison. Riders on the Storm.
That's another.
You ever even heard that song there, Nick?
No.
All right, Nikki's not happy.
No.
He's upset. He's over there. He's
ridiculous.
sulking.
He's ready to walk out.
He's getting a little upset because he's getting his butt kicked. Because Journey, my song, Separate Ways, is rolling you, man.
Yeah, it's 9-2 at this point. I didn't understand.
Read the new text message. As we wait, by the way, we're waiting for the Sportsbook Consigliere Dave Sharapan to check in.
All right.
But he's on the East Coast.
Yeah.
We don't know where he is.
Yeah, so we don't even know where he is.
He's all over the place. All right, Billy, John King from Collingswood.
Johnny King.
Shout out to the old neighborhood.
Yeah, man.
All right.
We used to play Kick the Can, Flashlight Tag, Manhunt. Yeah, those were the days.
Oh, Manhunt was fun.
Yeah.
Billy, Separate Ways, Patrick Carr.
Yeah, my man, Pat Carr.
Bill from
OC Local Gym.
Bill from OC. I'm going with Journey.
There you go.
This is ridiculous.
Let's play my song. Play my song.
No, you've had it enough.
Play
today.
my
You're
song in
already-
the background.
I'm playing Mr.
And the
Brightside.
two guys you they're all above.
I got 2 votes.
609-403-0973 is the text for it.
How does this not beat you? I just don't understand.
You know what?
You didn't even pick the best Journey song.
The book said call.
All right, I'll give him a call.
We're going
We'll
to
give him
call
a
the
call.
book. Yeah.
We'll give him a call.
He says, let's get the book on. Go track him down, will you, Nick?
Well, I'll get on.
All right. So I want to ask you this, Mike, because during the break you said, who's your top 4 Sixers? Because Allen Iverson is the reason why we're talking about this. Is the Sixers are dedicating a statue to Allen Iverson.
Correct. Over in Camden.
Okay. And
Minor
Philadelphia
reason.
will host a sculpture unveiling the ceremony honoring Allen Iverson on Friday, April 12th at the Penn Medicine Philadelphia 76ers practice facility. So looking forward to that. All right. Now, without any further ado, let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room. He's usually calling in from Vegas. We don't know where he is. He's somewhere on the East Coast. Let's bring in the Sportsbook Consigliere, Dave Sharapan. Good morning, Book.
Good morning, fellas. I can't really talk loud because I'm in a hotel in Murfreesboro, North Carolina. All right. Picked up, decided on a spur of the moment to just get a flight, surprise my oldest daughter, didn't tell her I was coming so I could watch her play softball. So
Nice. How about that?
I'm so messed up with the time change. You sent me the text and I was actually in the bathroom and I'm like, oh no, it's right. I thought I missed it because usually it's 8:00 in the morning, my time in Pacific time, but I'm so messed up. I don't even know what time zone I'm in. I woke up this morning in a hotel room. I'm like, where am I? I was waiting for the wife to say, it's Saturday morning. Are you going to go yell at Billy? And I was like, wait, she's not here. Oh, no, that's right. So I thought I missed it. So your text saved me. Great to see you, Nikki. And we got Carlin on camera today.
I'm on camera today. And you're not.
Oh, my goodness. This is amazing.
Roles.
I
All
love
right,
it.
before we get started, you gotta vote in our generational music challenge. Nikki's song is "Mr. Brightside" from the Killers. This week I get to pick a new song because I got beat last week, and my song this week is "Separate Ways" by Journey.
Just brutal.
Which one you like, Book?
Wait, Separate Ways, and what's the other song?
The Killers, "Mr. Brightside."
You didn't know it last week, so I don't think you know it this week.
I'm not a big fan of the Killers. I got to be honest. So it's Separate Ways. As much as it pains me to take Billy's side, I'm taking Billy's side. I got to take Billy's side, Nikki. Sorry.
Look, listen. And here's what happened. So he was starting off. I got an early lead. It was like 2-0, and then people started texting and giving him pity votes, and he's already up 10-2. I don't know what he's getting pity votes for. It's ridiculous.
Listen, he texted everybody he knows.
He did.
And said, go vote for me, please. I can't lose the Nikki again.
He had an extra day last week.
He's all upset.
Yeah.
He had an extra day last week. He had 2, and I beat him like over a 2-day span. So he had extra time, and he still lost. And this week he's destroying me.
Nikki, you got to learn. You got to learn to win with grace and lose with grace. Okay, it's okay. It's okay to take an L. It's okay. You're going to lose. You're already a huge dog.
So, all right, Book. So, Book, tell us a little bit about your daughter. She's playing softball, and how's she doing with it?
So they played 2 games yesterday, and she got the pitch. She found out she was pitching 10 minutes before the game, the second game. So no real warm up. Goes in, survives the first inning, gives up a run, and then pitches 6 innings. Gives up no more earned runs, only 1 more run. Got her first career win. It was magical. It was great. It was fun. But the best part was when she got out of the van along with her teammates. She had her music on in her earphones and didn't hear me. I snuck up behind her and I was like, hey. And she didn't turn around. So I tapped her on the shoulder and she thought it was one of her teammates. She turned around. With those of you that have daughters know that when you touch one of them and they don't know who it is, they turned around. She was ready to kill. And she looked at me. She's like, bro, what the hell are you doing here? And I was like, hey, nice to see you too. And she's like, you came here? You didn't tell me? I'm like, no. She's like,
so you totally surprised her?
That's beautiful.
Totally surprised her.
Oh, that's
totally
awesome.
Surprised her. So yeah, got on a plane, took a red eye, drove an hour and 30 minutes to get to the field, and got to watch her play. But I'll tell you what, if you're the dad of a softball pitcher or catcher, to give you an idea of the sweat, I would rather have 2 dimes on a game and watch it than watch my daughter pitch sometimes. It is so painful. You live and die with every pitch. And then, they win the game 3-2. It's a great, great win. And the best part of the whole trip was the 2-hour dinner that her and I had one-on-one.
Nice.
I got to be honest. It was worth it for the whole trip. And now it's pouring in North Carolina. It looks like the games today are going to be rained out. And I'm sitting here. Now, this is how crazy we are as sports fans. I'm looking at driving distances to Duke to go see Virginia play Duke,
not?
or North Carolina's hosting
Chapel
North
Hill?
Carolina State, or Billy, I can do a twofer today. If these games are canceled and she's headed back to New Jersey, I can get to the Carolina Hurricanes hosting the Winnipeg Jets first at 12:30, and then shoot to see a college basketball game.
Oh,
just don't tell my wife, because she's going to be pissed.
Yeah, she won't
She's
know.
going to be very, very mad. Yes.
Dave, out of all those choices, it's a no-brainer. Duke. If you've never been to Duke,
I've
it's
never been
unbelievable.
there
I've been to
myself.
Duke in North
Have you
Carolina.
really?
Duke is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Is it really, Mike?
Yeah, it's worth it. It's like you remember like the Palestra in Philly.
Yeah.
It's
I've
not,
never
it's
been.
not as good
I've
as that,
never
but it's
been.
that,
Okay.
it's that feel that it's small. Like on TV, it looks big.
Right.
It's a very
Yeah.
small place. The students are 3/4 of it. It's wild.
So, Book, let me ask you a question. Where exactly are you staying again now?
I'm in some place called, I think it's Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina.
Roanoke, because in Roanoke, Virginia.
Well, I'm not in Roanoke, Virginia. Yeah.
The reason
I'm
why I
in
asked
some
you, Book, I went
Yep.
to college in North Carolina, a small school called Lees McRae College in Banner Elk, North Carolina, which is up by Appalachian State, where that school
Are
is.
you in the Hall of Fame there, Billy?
No, but I'm
It was
going.
mine.
Guess what? I'm going into the Collingswood Hall of Fame. April 13th. You want to come? I'll get you a ticket.
Really?
My
Do
whole
I have to
football
wear a
team.
suit? Do I have to wear a suit?
Got to wear a suit, man. You got to look good.
Oh man, I don't know if I can. I
I'm
don't
getting
know,
a
Billy.
plaque.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm getting. I kid you not. I'm getting inducted in the Collingswood Hall of Fame. My brother Bobby.
Is your brother Bobby going to be there too?
He's getting inducted too.
Two of them, Book.
The whole
Oh,
football, all the varsity letter, all the guys that won a varsity letter, were varsity letter winners, are getting inducted. It's the team, but we know we were a good team.
Well, if I can't make it, I need pictures of this just to prove that it happened, because anybody can say they're in the Hall of Fame, Billy.
I swear to
and
God.
it wouldn't behoove
And you
you to say you were in the Hall of Fame.
I
and
would not
create
lie to
this
you,
whole
Book.
thing.
I wouldn't. I certainly wouldn't say it over the air if it wasn't true. Now listen. But here's another thing, Book. Ready for this? My
What?
103-year-old mother. We're going to bring her to this because when she goes to this banquet, she's going to be the oldest living Collingswood High School graduate.
Wow.
Wow.
103. We're bringing her.
Billy.
Is that great?
Mama Schwein might be one of the oldest living people in the United States. That is awesome.
Yeah, it's close. I know
That
she's the
is
oldest one in Collingswood.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
that's great.
And
I got a
ready for
question,
this
though.
book? Ready for this book? Every Saturday and Sunday, my mom is in it. She stays at Ocean City Methodist, and all the women there, Mike, they listen. They listen to our show. They go into
Do they
like
really?
the community room and they put us on YouTube. Yeah,
It's the best.
All right,
movie.
well, listen.
Janet, Winnie, all the women in there.
I want to shout them all out right now.
Shout 'em out.
Okay. I will speak up a little bit louder because even at 103, it's probably hard to hear sometimes. But Billy's a good guy, and thank you for listening to the show. Listen, I have a question. All right.
Sure.
Nikki replied
Yeah.
to me on Twitter. All right. I pulled out of the airport in Richmond, Virginia, and I got to an intersection. And on one side, there was a Sheetz, and on the other side, there was a Wawa. Okay.
Yeah,
And it was a
I
breakfast. It was 6:30 in the morning. I had 5 minutes. Okay. That's it. 5 minutes tops. It was an in and out trip. So it wasn't like I was going to wait for the food or whatever. So I put it out there. It was one of my most responded to tweets ever. Okay. I didn't know what to make the line. I made it a pick'em. Billy, is it Sheetz or Wawa for you?
It's Wawa. I participated in your. I replied Wawa. 7 days a week and twice on Sunday.
Mike, is it that easy, Mike?
It's not that easy. It's
Really?
it's Wawa people that lived in South Jersey, like the
I don't
Delaware
even know what
Valley.
Sheetz is.
But
How
once
about
you go like past Harrisburg, it's all
Sheetz.
Sheetz.
Is that right?
You go to Pittsburgh's down. Now Wawa, I'll tell you
Used to
something
be the
about Wawa.
pantry down in North
I had a
Carolina.
meeting with Wawa just 2 weeks ago, and they said a stat was unbelievable. By the end of this year, there'll be more Wawas in the state of Florida than there are all over.
Wow.
And they're
What?
opening, like my son just called me last week. Is that they're building a Wawa in Cincinnati? Right?
Yeah.
They're going everywhere, but Florida has all Wawa.
All of them.
Hey,
Now,
do you have them in Vegas? Book?
no, they're not.
No, there's
But I
no
will tell you,
Sheetz
Dave,
and
this.
there's no Wawa in
There
Vegas.
was a whole article on, and they interviewed like 100 truck drivers that are on.
Right.
and truck drivers said they pulled sheets for 60% for food. They said for the ease getting in and out gas, they said, but if you're looking at just food, those guys want to eat.
Right.
They like the sheets.
Wow. How about
Earnshaw, you're the young guy of the crew here. All right. And I did see, thank you for quote tweeting it.
Oh,
and
you're
I
welcome.
responded to you. But what does the young guy say in this
I
mix here? What was
so this is a big debate book because when I was in college, I had a roommate who was all sheets. We went to Sheets at 1 a.m, drove an hour and a half to go to Sheets. Yes.
Never even
And
heard of
I
it.
thought it was ridiculous because Wawa blows sheets out of the water. It's not even close. I'm going Wawa
There
all
you go.
day.
How about applause, Nick? Give an applause for
There you go. All right. Well, I needed to know that because I went to Wawa because they have this breakfast croissant that I know, and I went with it. It was worth it. It's the only thing I've eaten other than the dinner last night with my daughter. So I'm happy. Maybe the line was off a little bit, but that's okay. Odds makers make mistakes too. You know, there's games today that I'm looking at I'm sure Carlin's got some
He's gonna
crazy game.
ask you about Lehigh and Catawba.
Oh my God. This is an all-timer. I mean, seriously, I might wake these people up next to me in the room. They're going to yell at me. What the hell is the line in that game, Carlin?
The big game today is Mainland Ocean City. I'm dropping down to high school.
Listen,
it's a Group 3 final. It's a state final here.
You're going to have to give me the on the court report to get the right number. I think that one's going to be hard to make a number for. I'm not sure.
We're talking with the sportsbook consigliere, Dave Sharapan. You can follow him on X at SportsBKConsig. Also, the Bostonian versus the book and cash considerations. Have you talked to our boy Dan Alexander? We haven't talked to him in a little while.
Every day, Newbie and I are dropping we're calling it the CC in 20, cash considerations in 20. He's lighting it up with the lacrosse picks. He's a lacrosse specialist. He's giving out picks on lacrosse. We're talking NBA. We're talking NHL. We stopped talking Sixers, guys. I'm sorry. I know that's the home time. But, seriously, they're done. It's off the radar. It's off everybody's list. It's hard to make a number for them because they're not the same team. But what about the Flyers? Billy.
Well, they
dropped.
They lost to the Caps last night, 5-2, and they were up 2-0. They came out gang on fire, and then they made a couple bad plays. But actually, the big story out of this game last night, Book, was Tortorella excoriating. Like he was ripping. Bobby Brink he made a mistake. He didn't pick up a man. They scored a goal, and they oh my gosh, it was like he really singled him out. And I'm worried that coaches can't do that like they used to. It's a different era, different type of athlete.
Torts. I mean, he lets it fly for better or for worse. So now I think the Flyers, there's a lot of people that I talk to that say they're not going to be able to, win a playoff series. They're going to make the playoffs, okay? Billy, I don't know. I watched that game against the Penguins last Sunday, 7-6. Back and forth. The Flyers got a lot of defensive holes. There's a lot of problems. So,
all right, Book.
Careful.
Listen, we just love it. We love having you on with us every Saturday. Keeping in touch with the sportsbook consigliere, Dave Sharapan. Enjoy the rest of your day. Go see Duke if you can get down to Duke. You got to do that, Book. You have to.
Carlin says Duke. All right, I'm going to see what I can do. Have a great rest of the weekend, boys. Thanks for
little Book. We said hello.
You got it, brother. See you.
All right, there he is, the sportsbook consigliere, Dave Sharapan, live on the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline. Hey, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the locker room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game, let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store in Summers Point. When you get down there, tell them the locker room said hello. Hey, I want to tell you about Lascala's Beach House. We love it down there, don't we, Nick? That place is unbelievable. The food's phenomenal. It opened this summer to rave reviews. It's located in Brigantine. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian, American, and seafood favorites, just like your grandma made. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza, their daily specials, their game day menu. Eat in or take out on the Scales are open Wednesday through Sunday, 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. Every Thursday night is Brigantine night. Live music from 6 to 9 p.m. One free signature pizza per table. You can't beat that. Drink specials include $2 Miller Lite, $3 Peroni, and $4 house wines. That's LaScalasBeachHouse.com. Let's eat. When we return, we'll continue more here in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, and my producer, Nikki Earnshaw, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Coming up on the next edition of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. On Monday's show, we're looking at a busy weekend for both the Flyers and the Sixers. We are officially 1 week away from the start of NFL free agency. We'll talk a little Birds, football at 4 with Jeff Mosher, and 4 more chances for you to qualify to see the Phillies play the Orioles at Camden Yards.
The Sports Bash, weekdays from 2 to 6 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi, this is Brian Propp, Flyer Hall of Famer. My wife, Eileen, and I opened a new health business in Marlton, New Jersey called Prime IV Hydration and Wellness.
Prime IV offers a range of IV hydration therapies designed to enhance your well-being, appearance, and performance. Look better, feel better, and perform better. Did you know that when you take oral vitamins, you only get 20 to 30% of the nutrient? IV therapy provides 100% absorption immediately into your bloodstream. Call us today at 856-545-1122 to get a free consult from our registered nurses. Again, 856-545-1122 to book your appointment or follow us on Facebook.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
For John's 60th birthday, his family planned to drive down Old Route 66. But the trip took a detour when his wife got sick with RSV. It's a highly contagious virus that can lead to breathing problems and hospitalizations.
This year, we don't want to cancel our plans. We're protecting ourselves with Pfizer's RSV vaccine, Abrysvo, respiratory syncytial virus vaccine.
Abrysvo, a vaccine to prevent lower respiratory disease from RSV in people 60 years and older. It's not for everyone and may not protect all who receive it. Don't get Abrysvo if you've had an allergic reaction to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may decrease your response. Most common side effects are tiredness, headache, injection site pain, and muscle pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-844-989-7284 or visit abrysvo.com.
So don't wait. Ask your pharmacist or doctor about Pfizer's RSV vaccine, Abrysvo, because every breath matters.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein in the free mobile app.
This is a great song, Nick. This is a big song. We're broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Nikki Earnshaw. And what's the score? We're having our generational Music challenge.
Yeah.
I have Separate Ways from Journey. You're still with Mr. Brightside from the Killers because it moved on from last week.
Yeah, it's 10-2. 10-2 is the score.
609-403-0973 is the text board. Which song do you like better? 609-403-0973.
It's got to be the Killers. I got to make a comeback. We got
Nick,
what?
Nick, you know what you have to do now. When this show's over, you have tomorrow, right?
Yeah. No,
Next
week.
It's over today. Yeah,
Next week.
Last week we
I
just
had
did
a
it 'cause he
week.
was here.
I was going to say, you could leak out on your
I could.
social media. Hey, guys, I need some help.
He'd blow me away with that.
I would. So next week, listen, I can make a comeback, right? I'm not going to give up totally just yet.
609-403-0973. Keep the votes. Hey, by the way, I called Dan from EHT. Is Dan out there because you gave me he was supposed to win the shirts? Remember I bribed him with the shirts?
Right. Yeah.
I called him. He never called me back.
All right, we got to call him again after the show.
Dan, if you're out there listening, text in, will you please?
I got another text in.
All right.
Jeff from Summers Point. Mr. Brightside is getting burned out. Need to switch it up. I'm going with Twiner.
There you go. 609-403-0973. Separate Ways from Journey against the Killers. Mr. Brightside. That song's done. 609-403-0973. Hey, how about on Saturday, March 16th, Mike Carlin, we're going to be at Realty Remediation on Route 9, right around the corner from your house. But Steve Weinstein, the new advertiser, he's got these great giveaways. We're going to be broadcasting live, so you got to come down to see us.
One day only. You got to come.
One day only. Everybody must be there. You're going to fill out a card. Everybody that fills out a card will automatically wins. Will receive one free pest control visit from him in our listening area. People just in our listening area. Come on down. You fill out a card. You get a free pest control. Out of all those people that sign up, they automatically win something just for coming. And then 4 people will get 3 years worth of pest control services. That includes 3 regular visits, any issues in between, like so if something comes up in between,
hundreds of dollars.
That's hundreds of dollars, and it includes ants, spiders, crickets, silverfish, mice, all general pest control. And then 1 person will receive free termite control or termite treatment and preventative and/or active problem, 1-year renewable service, plus a pair of Phillies tickets and a pair of Blue Claw tickets, a 5-pack.
Oh,
plus plenty of food. Come on down Saturday, March 16th.
It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I can't wait. That's going to be awesome.
Get everybody down there. We're going to have a party down there. We're talking about the Sixers. Mike Carlin, name your top 5 Sixers.
Easy.
And the reason why we're doing this is because Allen Iverson is getting a statue in his honor. A sculpture unveiling ceremony for Allen Iverson is on Friday, April 12th at the Penn Medicine Philadelphia Sixers training complex. Is one of the most decorated athletes ever to play for the organization. Allen Iverson was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2016. He was selected the NBA's most valuable player in 2001. I'll never forget that season. Phenomenal. You weren't around, Nick.
I was around. I was 1. I was 1 years old. I was there.
Allen Iverson, pound for pound, Mike.
Very good.
One of the best players.
Yeah, one of the best.
He won his heart. Now, I know he's still
practice. We're talking about
practice. And I know everybody gets, but guess what? How many practices did I go to the Pittsburgh Penguins or the LA Kings? And I never saw Wayne Gretzky or Mario Lemieux even in practice.
I have no problem with the practice stuff. By the time
we're talking about practice,
when he was on the court, when that ball went up, he was the best player on the court, 100%. So I would start with someone who I never saw, but I respect my elders to say he was just and he changed the game.
Right.
There's not another player to this day to change the game. You got to go with
Will Chamberlain. So there's a lot of people that are saying that he didn't score 100 points.
He did.
Oh, he did.
I know, but there's people that doubt
conspiracy.
It is conspiracy. People don't think we landed on the moon to this day.
I'm talking about who was the big guy for Daily News for a long, long time. He was there.
Bill Conlon.
Yeah, he said I was there.
Yeah, he was there.
One person says he was there, and he did it. He did it in my mind. So it would be Wilt, Dr.
J,
AI.
I agree with you so far.
Charles, and Moses.
You put Charles ahead of Moses?
Yeah. He was there longer. He was there longer. Yeah.
How about Hal Greer?
Hal Greer's up there, but again, that's before me, and I don't have people talking about Hal Greer like they do well. But they said Hal Greer was unbelievable.
All right, Nick, you're the younger generation. What do you think?
I got a similar list. I'm going Wilt at 1, AI 2, Dr. J 3, Embiid 4, Charles 5.
I can't argue with that.
Got to include Embiid. He's breaking Wilt records. You got it.
Exactly.
You got
I like that. I identify with his list.
That's what I got to go with.
609-403-0973 is the text board. What song do you like? My song, Separate Ways by Journey.
Boo.
Nick's song, The Killers, Mr. Brightside.
Mm-hmm. And it's not close. It's 11-2. 11-2 for Journey.
Worse.
609-403-0973. Keep them coming in. Johnny King from my neighborhood. He texted in.
Did you send out like a mass
I just
text?
happened to run into John. I was out taking my lights down during the week. I still have my
your Christmas lights?
Christmas lights up.
You still had them up?
It's been cold and rainy and dreary, man.
Oh, toughen up.
Mike Carlin, do you take your own lights down? I bet you Lori does it. And I bet you your dad does it, Nick.
We don't put them up. We only put them in the bushes in the front, so we don't have a whole lot.
We have a whole lot, but I bet you don't even do it.
I don't do it.
I'm not in charge of the lights in my house, so.
and you know what? Like, so Nick goes to the game last night.
Mm-hmm.
What was the crowd like?
So, like we talked about earlier, like there was this whole faction on social media trying to do the Tobias thing,
trying to copy all the Trey Turner thing.
And it wasn't. The vibes were not there. Like the energy wasn't there. Now, towards the end, the crowd got a little more into it because it was a close game.
So, like every time he touched the ball, everybody cheered.
Not really,
because it's not like baseball.
No, it didn't happen.
See, I know, but baseball, like when Trey Turner walks up to the plate, you know who they're
ready.
But if Tobias Harris is he's 1 of 5 on the field.
Well, they were trying to say like when he gets to the free throw line or something, or when he checks in or something along those lines. But it just didn't happen. It didn't materialize, and it shouldn't. I mean, playing the Charlotte Hornets, he's on a max contract. He's got to show up. He just has to show up, and I don't think a standing ovation is going to do much.
All right, let's talk a little Phillies baseball because you know what? Let's do it after the break. Because we're just time flying on the show. I mean, every
2 hours of radio.
It's unbelievable how fast it goes. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the locker room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. When you go down there, say, hey, the locker room said hi. I want to tell you about Captain Chucky's. Now, Captain Chucky's is closed today. They're getting ready for the season. All right? They're closed this weekend. But I'm here to tell you about Captain Chucky's in Seattle because you want to try their famous crab cakes, steamed shrimp, selection of soups and appetizers, Marciano stuffed breads, pierogies from the Pierogi Kitchen, Stock's pound cake, and more. Just take, bake, and enjoy. Call 609-905-CRAB. That's 609-905-CRAB or visit CaptainChuckySeattle.com. Go down there and say hello to owners John and Kathy McCann, 4111 Landis Avenue in Seattle. See all they have to offer. Online ordering is available. That's Captain Chucky's in Seattle. It's crab with an attitude. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, and Nikki Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's Sixers Maverick tomorrow afternoon on 97.3 ESPN with the voice of the Sixers, Tom McGinnis, calling all the exciting play-by-play action.
To the left side, Buddy Hield on the drive, into the lane, left-hand layup, up and good. Buddy Hield scores a layup.
Coverage begins at 12:30. It's Sixers basketball all season long on South Jersey's radio home for Philadelphia 76ers basketball.
Hammers in hand. Are you kidding me? He rocks the rim with a right-hand jam.
97.3 ESPN.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-4500. 1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again, calling again.
Hundreds of Volkswagens in stock and on sale. Hundreds of Mitsubishis, even 100 electric Pintelli golf carts in stock and on sale at Tom's River Auto Group. And not one a penny over sticker. Plus, Tom's River Auto has a Birds fan bonus. $500 off just for showing up in a team jersey, hat, socks, whatever. How easy is that? New or used, Tom's River's got plenty, but hurry. On sale, they're flying. Click Tom'sRiverAutoGroup.com.
Hey, everybody, Tim Chu with ticksforgood.org. How would you like to go to the Final Four? That's right, at ticksforgood.org, we are giving away 2 tickets to the men's basketball Final Four in Phoenix, Arizona. Go to ticksforgood.org to learn how you can enter to win 2 tickets to the men's basketball Final Four in Phoenix, Arizona, round-trip airfare, and 3 nights accommodations. This prize is brought to us locally by Tri-City Kitchens, South Jersey's leader in custom cabinetry. Visit ticksforgood.org to learn how to win.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/Be Smart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Dog parents are loving Dr. Marty's Nature's Blend Premium Dog Food.
The way she acts and the way she moves, it's just so much better. And she's like a puppy again. It's unbelievable.
Dr. Marty's Nature's Blend is a freeze-dried raw food made with 0 artificial preservatives, so it's naturally shelf-stable with no mess, freezer, or fridge required. Plus, it's full of premium turkey, beef, salmon, and meat your dog will love.
We started with Nature's Blend. She's happy, she sleeps well, she's energetic. I am just delighted with this product.
When given the choice, Nature's Blend and Amazon's #1 bestseller in dry dog food, 29 out of 30 dogs chose Nature's Blend first.
I'm so confident your dog will love it. Your order is backed with a 90-day guarantee.
Save up to 54% off Nature's Blend and get a free bag of delicious beef liver treats. Go to drmartypets.com/deal or text DEAL to 511-511. Text DEAL to 511-511. All pets are unique. Your pet's results can and will vary. Message and data rates may apply. Studies available upon request.
You're listening to The Room with Billy Schwein, 73 ESPN, and the free mobile app.
All right, Nick, there's your song, Mr. Brightside from the Killers. You're taking a beating today. 609-403-0973 is the text board as we broadcast live from the Tom's River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, and Nicky Earnshaw. This is his song, Mr. Brightside, but it's going down hard to my song, Separate Ways by Journey. 609-403-0973. What song do you like better? 609-403-0973. Big game today, 3 o'clock, Mike Carlin.
3 o'clock
Mainland. Ocean City at Mainland.
Ocean City at Mainland.
Now, they've only met twice, correct?
Met twice. First game, Ocean City won 59-52. Just on February 14th, Mainland won 55-50 when it counted. It was in the MAC tournament. That's how they went on. They're in the state rankings. You ready for this? Mainland's ranked 32.
In the whole state.
The whole state. Ocean City's ranked 42. So this is a Group 3 state final. I'm not a big Mainland fan, but you got to give kudos to kudos. I mean,
they won. The football team won the state championship.
Won it. Basketball this year, today, you have the girls playing for the state championship. You got the boys playing for the state.
We got to ask Clement, what's in the water over there?
I mean,
that's a pretty remarkable.
If people ask me who do I think is really going to win today, I just look at what teams did to get there. I mean, Mainland destroyed Morristown. They were ranked 4th.
Right.
They beat them by 20. They killed the team before that.
Mike, who's their biggest guy on that Mainland team? I mean, he got some size on that team. I think 6'1", 6'2" is their tallest guy.
Well, Ocean City's even smaller.
Really?
Ocean City's 6 foot.
You would think that they'd have like one,
They have a scoring machine. I'm trying to think of his name. It just split my name. But they have a guy that broke the record.
Right.
That stood for like 65 years.
Right. Ocean City's also. You had all right. So you interviewed. Who did you interview?
Dylan.
All right.
Dylan Slater.
We're going to be able to play
19 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists.
So he had a great game.
He literally was the leader of the floor.
All right, let's go ahead and play that, Nick. So the Ocean City team, smaller on the whole, but they played better.
They played better as a team. There was no.
Who do you like today, Mike?
I like Mainland.
Yeah,
only because Mainland's playing at home,
right?
And only because 2 games ago, Ocean City had a win at the buzzer to get by Cherry Hill West,
right?
East, and then this last game against Easton, they let them back into the game. I think Ocean City is a shooting team where if they're shooting their threes, they can play with anybody. You win and die by the three.
Right. I mean, it's just, I guess the kid, youngsters are growing up and they're shooting threes.
I think the where they're walking into is literally like a jungle. They call it a jungle.
Yeah, that's what they call it. Do they play that song, Welcome to the Jungle?
Yeah, I mean, it's small, it's packed. There's going to be, and if you're a shooter and you miss that first one, you're in trouble.
Right.
Because now it's in your head.
Right.
So I think it's going to be close. Don't get me wrong. This is a 5-6 point game. Would I would be surprised if Ocean City won? No. But if I had to pick, I'd pick Mainland.
What's great about this, Nick, is the close proximity of both schools.
Right.
They all know each other, right? Everybody knows each other right over the bridge. But the fact that they're always two good programs.
Mm-hmm. What's great is they started that tradition a couple of years back with the football, and now it's the basketball.
Right.
Whoever wins this game,
right?
The lights on the bridge turn their color.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So I could be coming home from PA, and I didn't go to the football game. And I'm wondering who won. And as I'm going over to head towards Memorial, I look at the bridge. I see green. I'm like,
we know who won.
Mainland won. If it's red, you know Ocean City won.
That's a good rivalry.
609-403-0973 is the text board. My song is Separate Ways from Journey. Nick's song is Mr. Brightside from the Killers.
It's not looking too bright right now for me, so it's all right.
Your Killers are getting killed.
It's all right. It's all right. I got a couple more ready to go over the next couple of weeks. Trust me. I'm gonna.
My daughter wanted me to play the Beach Boys.
Mm.
My brother freaked out on me. Don't go Beach Boys.
I wish you went Beach Boys.
But the Beach Boys are part Americana.
They are.
That's why I don't want Wayne Gretzky to lose. I don't want Ovechkin to beat Wayne Gretzky out.
Here we go.
It's un-American.
He's not going to be. I don't think he's going to beat him.
So if
60 goals,
if he was from America, you'd have no problem.
Or Canada.
Or Canada. Okay.
Yeah, I just don't want. I don't want Wayne Gretzky's record being broke.
All right. That's. I mean,
by Ovechkin.
Records are meant to be broken,
but not by Ovechkin.
Why?
Because I
been a great player.
I don't like him.
He's been a great player for years.
If Luka plays for the next, I'm just saying, 20 years. And he becomes the scoring champ in the NBA. Same thing? Not from the States? Can't give it to him?
It's a good question.
What I do.
Come on.
Wayne Gretzky is on a pedestal for me.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, it's just it'll wreck it. Right?
I don't think. I don't think.
If he breaks all, whose records would he break? LeBron. I guess, right?
Yeah,
I wouldn't have a problem with that.
See what I mean? So it has nothing.
I don't like LeBron James, but I just don't. I mean,
and I don't know why. To be honest with you,
right.
Never
so when I was,
there's nothing bad. It doesn't. You know.
Look. So when I was, so my favorite band of all time, as everybody knows, is the Police.
Right.
But I want to hear Sting. I want to hear Sting sing. I don't want to hear him talk. I don't want to hear them political. I don't want to hear any of that stuff. Just sing, entertain me. But when they get into that stuff, and the same theory applies for me and LeBron James. He's crossed the line for me.
All right. That's fair.
Right?
That's fair. I understand.
I don't know what he's done to you.
He hasn't done anything personally to me.
Right.
I just don't like some of his stance.
Oh, it's political.
Well,
that must be political.
Yeah, I don't want to get political, but I'm just saying, yeah, I mean, like the flag, for instance. Like, stand for the flag.
Okay, but he didn't kneel.
He didn't?
No, he didn't kneel.
Uh,
And you know what he does for the state
He's one of the best players of all
Akron?
time.
No, he is, but
I mean,
I just
the money
it's-
that he's given back to
Top
Akron.
3
that's
at
right.
the very least.
when he first broke into the league, he was on TV. It was funny. I loved his charismatic. He's like entertaining, but he's just got, I don't know. He's how old is he? He's 37, right? 38.
38.
Yeah, 38.
They're all talking
So-
about his kid. He's waiting for his
Bron-
kid to come back.
I don't think
So he went to-
Bronny. I don't think Bronny's going to be in the NBA next year.
You don't think so?
No, I think he's got to stay at USC a couple more years. In my estimation, he needs more
not
time to
ready.
develop. He's
He's
not
not-
ready.
He
He's not
is.
ready.
He
I don't
came
think
over
Bronny's
and
ready.
scare. I mean, he had a problem with his heart.
Yeah, so
That's
you
pretty
know,
scary.
yeah, you got to give him a little more time to develop in college. That's just where I'm at with it. And you know, we heard the rumblings with the Knicks, the Sixers. I don't know. I think he's going to stay with the Lakers.
I would like
Finish out his career.
actually. I got to be honest with you. I would like to see the Sixers. Wouldn't it be great if the Sixers could get LeBron James?
39 years
Well,
old.
you
Is
and I
still pretty
want-
good.
He'll go to one team if he leaves the Lakers.
What?
One team.
Which team?
No doubt in my mind. Cleveland. Come back
Come back home?
Come back home.
That
Play
would
one
make
year
sense.
with that team. Play
That would make
He doesn't
sense.
need the money. He'll say, I'll just pay for $1 million, but I'm coming back home. End
Right.
it.
Yeah, I just don't want Ovechkin breaking Gretzky's record. That's it.
all
That's
right.
it.
I don't have a problem with if he breaks the record, but he's not going to. I don't think he will.
me
He's
either.
got 61 goals. You said, right?
Yep. To go.
He's got what? He barely has 20 this
Gretzky
year.
scored 894, I believe. It was.
I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think you're going to have to worry about it. But you know, if he breaks, he breaks. The records are meant to be broken.
Okay. Now, how about the Eagles getting rid of Bayard?
Kevin Byard,
Kevin Byard gone.
safety.
Just stacking up the money.
Wow.
Something big's going to happen.
Uh,
40 million now. They're going to have probably close to 50.
the Philadelphia Eagles had a visit with Cooper DeJean.
Mhm.
Is that how you say his name? DeJean?
Mhm.
DeJean?
Mhm.
DeJean? Have you seen this kid play? He's from Iowa. We got to talk to the Q man.
Yeah, we got to get Q.
We
in
got to get
here.
the Q on here. But he's
Yeah.
Iowa's second defensive back.
I think they listen. For me, this was interesting when they released Kevin Byard, right? Because now you save a lot of money, but they're kind of moving away. Like Kevin Byard didn't play well for the Eagles last year, in 10 games. So for me, when it comes to the secondary, Darius Slay made some comments about the fans,
right.
and he also lost a step. They have Rodgers, Isaiah Rodgers.
And by the way, and Nick Howie Roseman said that he endorsed Bradbury.
Yeah, so
Said
it
he's
looks
under
like
contract.
Bradbury's going to come back. I don't know. They have Isaiah Rodgers. They signed from the Colts, who was a pretty good corner that was suspended for gambling last year.
Right.
He's going to be coming in. Eli Rick's got a lot of playing time
right.
last year, so they have they have some young guys that could play.
So they
in
go
the
after
secondary.
corner in the draft. Nate Wiggins from Clemson. He's a good. He's
I think they still go with the defensive line. They're going to build in the trenches. That's what they've always done, and I think that's going to continue because Fletcher Cox might be out the door. Brandon Graham might be out the door. They're trying to rebuild and reset this defense because they need to.
Howie's always looking towards the future.
Yeah.
Remember, Reddick's only got
He's
one
got
more
9 picks.
Reddick's got one more year left.
They got 9 picks in this year's draft. 3 of them in their first 2 rounds.
Number 22 coming out of California, the Ed Rusher that they're talking about.
Is it? Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So there was a story. There was a report that came out this week that Nick Sirianni plays favorites. That he, like the veterans on this team.
You don't think
the,
every
got
coach
the
does?
world? Well, right. No, I do. He got the world champion. So is that a shocking?
Who are the
revelation?
favorites? Who are the favorites? AJ Brown, Devontae. Like who are the favorites?
So the guys that have won a ring.
Right.
Kelsey,
Guys that have
Lane
been
Johnson, guys that have been here. But that's not a bad thing.
No,
I just
every
said to you
team
how
does
many
it.
practices I went with the Penguins.
Yeah.
I never saw Mario Lemieux once.
You got to understand they have some top end talent. This is a great roster,
Right,
and
but-
guys have been here for a while who've won a ring. He's going to lean on the veterans a little
Right.
bit.
So what's is there a story there?
No.
I have no problem with it. They all do it.
Like, is
I
that
don't
a
care
big
what
deal?
sport it is.
And why would the younger guys take offense to that?
Yeah.
They got to earn it.
I
Maybe
agree.
because all these Georgia Bulldogs who have all won a national championship,
Young.
they got a chip on their shoulders, they want to be treated equal. No, this is the NFL. You got to earn it.
I understand. Listen, they have a talented roster. All the stuff, it's been a little ridiculous. I think some of it's getting blown out of proportion with the locker room stuff. Let's see how they go.
Well, you know what
next
it
year.
is, Nick? It's a social media thing. These guys are now Back in the day, you didn't have this.
I'll ask you a football question. Who do you think the offensive coordinator from Dallas that just came in?
No. He was in Dallas, then he went to the Chargers. Kellen Moore.
Yeah.
Kellen Moore.
Come on. Who made that pick? Did the owner?
No,
Howie,
I think the owner
Nick?
Howie told him this is what you're gonna have.
But you don't know that.
But
We don't know that.
Because listen, I think by and large, I think Sirianni's a puppet. Let's face it. You know what I mean?
So you think?
That's why they got rid of Doug Peterson.
I'm starting to think that on Billy's side, just coming off this year, there was a lot of talk that they were going to have him out the door.
Yeah,
I think the three.
But you can't.
No, I think the three sat in a room and it was like, hey, listen, we're going to help you out.
They like Nick Sirianni because I think he's a yes man. I think they
But the players have come out. I mean, it just came out this week. They were voted.
best.
He was like
but Nick, they like him. Don't get me wrong, but I don't. But like Mike said, he's getting orders from above, man.
I think a lot. They have a lot.
That's why
of power.
Doug Peterson. Remember, that's why he left. He wanted to keep his coordinators.
Yeah, I understand. But last year he made two bad choices for his offensive defensive coordinator. Now we have a new system.
Mike just asked you, who do you think picked him? Not Nick Sirianni.
I think it was probably
Combination
all of
of
them.
both?
Yeah, combination of all.
So you said, Carlin, they got a room. They talked it out. They said, let's do this.
I think the two of them did the most talking, and Nick was like, okay, yeah, that's a great pick.
Yeah, I think they have a
I'll
lot
go
of
with that.
power. I think Lurie and Howie definitely have a lot of power. And
But I certainly don't have him. I don't fault Nick Sirianni for taking favorites, especially the guys that have won a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah,
that have
You don't
been
think
here.
Thompson does that with the Phillies?
I know.
Yeah, I think it's a
He
non-story.
loves Kyle Schwarber. He's put him at number one.
He should stay there.
By the way,
there.
you see what I write over real quick to go? But you and Mike we were on that text.
Yeah.
Mike Gill from the Sports Bash.
Yeah.
And Kyle, they said Schwarber's leading off. You guys were making a big deal of it because I don't think he should be in the leadoff spot.
He should be.
And he gets up, and first thing he does is K, and all I put is K on the group text.
No, I'm going to come with a stat before we go at the end of the show.
For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the locker room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store in Summers Point. Go down there and tell them the locker room said hi. Hey, just about everybody in our area heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Duddick. But were you aware of the private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and seems to fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give him a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll wrap it up. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Nikki Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's Flyers Senator tonight on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app. Listen as Tim Saunders and Todd Fedor bring you all the exciting play-by-play action. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. It's Flyers hockey all season long on South Jersey's radio home for Philadelphia Flyers hockey, 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste, it's a place. Randazzo's Pizza, it's one right nearby. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, it's a pizza like you never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you go. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest.
Black mold, white mold, what you gonna do? Realty Remediation's here for you.
For a free home inspection, call 609-525-0111. Ask for Rob McNair or Stephen Weinstein. Financing available. They'll check your crawl space, basement, and again your living space with a free estimate. Don't let mold ruin your home and do damage to wood or cause illness to your family. Call Realty Remediation, 609-525-0111 today.
Black mold, white mold, what you gonna do? Realty Remediation's here for you.
2 for $222. 2 for $222. Drive home 2 new Kias at Matt Black Kia for just $222 per month. For the first time, get 2 new Kias for $222 at Matt Black Kia, where you can get a brand new 2024 Kia Forte LXS for just $111 per month lease with 0 security deposit and just $39.95 due at signing. With a price like that, why not get 2 for $222? That's a brand new 2024 Kia Forte, 24-month lease for $111 per month, or drive home 2 for $222. Both with Matt Black Kia's exclusive 4-day love it or leave it return policy.
It's gotta be Matt Black Kia.
With approved credit, not all will qualify. Credit may affect down payment. Offers can't be combined. Go to mattblackkianj.com for complete details or 888-505-667. Our price includes all costs to be paid by consumer except for licensing, registration, and taxes through KMF. 24 months, $111 per month, 10,000 miles per year. Rebates and incentives to dealer. Expires 4/2/24. Matt Black Kia, 6211 Black Horse Pike, Harbor Township, and on Route 37 in Tom.
You're listening to the Luck ESPN and the free mobile app.
And the winner is?
The winner is this week, Mickey Earnshaw. Drum roll, please. No, no drum roll. Keep the song on. It's a power ballad. It's great. This guy's voice is Steve Perry's unbelievable. We'll find you. Break those. Yeah, man. This is classic.
I can't believe the score today.
I beat the Mr. Brightside, the Killers. Nicky's song goes down to defeat, and he's gonna have to bring something. He's gonna have to bring it next week.
Yeah, I'm on the brink of elimination.
You're on the brink of elimination. Best of 5, Mike.
So I got about 13 texts already doing this show.
Right.
And everybody's saying, you're talking about the game, but are you going to have the guts to give a score?
Oh,
So,
I'll give a score.
And Ocean City people aren't going to like this. I'm going to say it really quick. If this was at Ocean City, I got Ocean City winning.
Okay.
That's how close I think. I think at Mainland, I'm going to say Mainland 61-57.
61.
We'll see how close I am.
I say Ocean City upsets the Mainland Mustangs.
I'd be happy.
And I think they win 60 to 68, 60 to 58.
All right. I'll go 63-59 Mainland.
All right. Let's go Ocean City. Mainland, Ocean City, big game day at 3 o'clock. Unfortunately, not that many people are going to be able to get in there, but we'll hear about it tomorrow. We'll have the results of the game. And the locker room youth movement is with me tomorrow. Danny Ryan, the intern Andrew Leeds. You got to pick a new song next week. You go down to defeat. What's the final score?
11-3.
Is that the worst one yet?
Yeah.
No, first week I got you good too.
Yeah, but I got you last week too.
Thanks for making the locker room part of your Saturday, because nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schweiner. I'll see you tomorrow right here, 10 a.m. to 12 noon, right here on 97.3 ESPN. Thanks, Nick. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Book. We'll talk to you tomorrow.